Hello, this is Steve Malone with Compass FX. I hope you're doing well today and you're getting some good trades. Today, for those of us who trade the Dots Guppy method, we had a pretty good day today. A lot of movement seen in the marketplace as the US dollar got sold off across the board. The dollar index was up around 82.30 overnight and it dropped nearly 60 points down, just right above the 81.70 mark. Now, if you're not familiar with the Dots Guppy method, go over to www.compassfx.com/dots. We literally have hundreds of traders trading with the Dots Guppy method. In my opinion, of all the methods I've looked at, this one has the easiest, the quickest to learn, and it's fun to trade. It really is, and it works. This is a case in point today. We had a nice setup at the start of the day, moved right up to the buy entry level, pinned up to the buy target number 2 level, and then fell back. But then it pushed on up higher and went well beyond the buy target number 2. And this is where traders are asking me, what do I do? How do I go about calculating all of this area? Where do I get out? I don't have another level. Should there be a buy target number 3 or a buy target number 4? Well, more times than not, I have found that buy target number 3 and buy target number 4 have very low probability. What we have right here is an excessive move in the marketplace. So what can we do to potentially calculate an exit in an excessive move? Well, there's an easy trick to do that. Simply go up to your line tool. This is the line tool, or the line studies tool, and grab the trend line. And what you want to do is to take that trend line, and somewhere near the open of the session, you want to go off the low or the high. So in this case, the low point, the low right here, and then I'm going to go up to the next higher low right there, and now I have a trend line. And what I'm looking for is the market to eventually cross and close on the other side of the trend line, and that's my exit point. That's how I could potentially have taken an additional 37 pips or so out of the marketplace today by simply placing a trend line on the chart. Let's take a look at another currency pair, the dollar Swiss. Similar situation from the start of the day, had a pretty good move down. The move even got even stronger once we got past the sell target number 1 today. So if you take that trend line and somewhere near the open of the session when you started trading, in this case we're going to go from that high and we're going to find the next higher high right there. And you can see how the market pushed down, and we've often talked about look for the guppies to start breaking down. Now you could have stacked the target levels, and what you do is you calculate the difference here and you stack it. You add another level, then you add another level. But I find that some traders are having a little difficulty doing that. And so one of the easiest ways to do it is to simply apply the trend line. Let's go take a look at another one. Here's the pound Swiss. Now the pound Swiss, we had a situation where today, from the high right here after the open here, we have this high. Now this is something interesting here I want to show you. In this case, we have a new higher high over here. So the market pushed up, gave us a high point, and then went down again. So in this case, what I want to do is to take the trend line here with the new high that we have, and I want to move this. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it to here, and I'm going to take this level and I'm going to set it down here. So watch. I just click the trend line and drag it and then update it, and we get now a new setting. We're often told look for the breakdown of the moving averages, and this is one way to look for that breakdown as the market crosses over. We simply extend that trend line. Now this can also be used in cases where the market just doesn't seem to be one to work itself out. It kind of got up here close to the buy target number 1, has fallen back down but didn't hit the buy entry level. In this case, from that low across to this high level, you can see how the market, see that low right there to the next low, and you can see how the market hit, went up, there's our entry, came down. Now we're looking for the close on the other side. So in this case, let's say we're in the trade, he didn't close below, went on up, hasn't closed below. Now finally we get the close below, but in this case, when it closed here, we're still up about 6 pips or so in the trade. So this is another way that we can use the tool. Now there's one other one you can use, and I want to show you that, is this trend line by angle. It's another tool in your line tools that you can use. And what you want to do is you want to set the trend line, if we're going long, you want to set it for 60 degrees. If we're going short, you want to set it for 300 degrees. Let me show you what I mean by that. You simply take the low right there and you set the tool, and what you want to do is you want to look for a 60-degree angle to the upside. If the market crosses and closes below, that's the degree that you're going to use, 60 degrees. So let's go back over to the pound Swiss here, and I'll take that off. I'll take this angle right here, the trend line angle. We'll go up to the top here, and now I'm looking for a 300-degree angle to the downside. There, it's close enough. So you can do that as well. It's a little bit different than just simply putting the trend line from highs to highs, going short, or lows to lows, going long, but that's another way you can do it. So long story short, the next time you're trying to figure out where should I get out when it goes well beyond the buy target number 2 or well below the sell target number 2, simply place a trend line. If you're going long, start from the low near the open of the session you're trading to the next higher low. If you're going short, start at the high near the open of the session you're trading to the next lower high, and then when the market closes on the other side of the trend line, that's where you get down at. Well, folks, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. I hope some of this information has helped you out in your trading. Y'all make it a great day. Get some good trades. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.